so it is 2 p.m. I'm leaving work. I'm heading to my grocery store to replenish my refrigerator, or just my fridge, as I like to say it. And hopefully I'll be able to beat kind of the after work crowd at the grocery store. Hopefully I have enough of an hour, and hopefully everything goes on schedule. You know? So I am running late. I got almost everything at the grocery store. So I went to the grocery store. Excuse me. I went to the grocery store, got everything I could, rushed back home, put everything in the fridge, changed, freshened up, and now I'm heading over my friend's work so I can pick her up. There is a little bit of traffic, but I think we're gonna make it. I mean, it's not like I should rush, but I don't like to be late. I'm just looking for, I just washed my face to kind of freshen up. Now I need my under eye cream, and I need a base. So I'm going to use the Body Shop Drops of Youth to go underneath the eye, and on my face I'm going to use the CC cream. It kind of evens out the skin tone. I really, really like it. Oh, that just depuffs everything. Feels so nice. Either I'm going to be in traffic or I'm going to miss the traffic by a couple of minutes. So I just need to tap, 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 tap. Tap, 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 tap. So I can hydrate my under eye area. So yeah, I couldn't find ground turkey for some reason. So tomorrow I'm going back right after work, you know, to get like the fresh stuff, like the baguette and a little bit of bread. Well, baguette is bread, but like different kinds of bread. So I'll need to go back. I also forgot the pretzels. I wanted to buy the pretzels tonight because I'm doing like homemade mozzarella sticks, and you know, like the crust on top, I'm going to use pretzels. So I'm kind of excited about it, but I forgot the pretzels. But I'm going to a shopping center, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be like pretzels available somewhere. So I'm at the shopping mall, and I just bought some slippers for one of my friends. I know she's not gonna watch, so it's fine. And there's kind of a lot of people right now, and it's kind of funny because it's like not even like nighttime. It's not even 5 p.m. and there's a lot of people in the mall. So a little bit stressful, but we're having fun. I found everything I needed, and here's my friend. Daniel. Hello. That's my friend Joanne. So right now we're about to eat, and this is like the new Bayshore. I don't know if you've ever been to Bayshore, but this is what it looks like. And I actually went to Bath and Body Works, but there was barely any candles, so I'm kind of bummed about it. But I still have some backups from last year, so it's what I'm going to use. But I'm still kind of bummed out. Like everything that was left was kind of very sugary scents, which sometimes I like, but most of the time I don't like. So we're gonna eat. My friend right now is just picking up what she's gonna eat, and let's grab. And I have a gift for her. I didn't tell her, but I wrapped. Well, you guys seen it from yesterday's vlog, so I can't wait until she sees it. I'm gonna open a gift. Is it a card?
No. No card, no scotch tape.
The card is inside.
Oh!
Oh, it's a notebook. And trust me, I use those. I write all my video ideas in them and everything. Oh, there's a little message on the inside too. It's perfect. So I'll be able to write all my video ideas in a brand new notebook. Merci, Joe.
Oh, no, yeah.
You're gonna make a tutorial. See, you're not good.
Okay. A Swiffer!
I couldn't find a box.
Oh my god.
It's a kit.
A kit!
That is really good. Wow.
Ooh.
And it's filled.
Get out of town. It's Christmas.
See, there's another zip here.
Oh!
Some new brushes.
Ooh, why? You don't like mine?
You need a new one. Okay, so it is almost 9. Actually 10 to 9. I'm leaving my friend's place. It was a whole lot of fun, but I need to go home and edit, finalize my little spot so I can be ready for tomorrow's dinner party. And I didn't vlog so much. I apologize, like in the shopping center. Sometimes I would forget about it, or I would just like be in the moment. Excuse me. That's a coffee burp. Ooh, it almost came up. Lovely. So it is 3 o'clock going home. Actually, last night I did the worst. I went shopping like I told you guys. Well, you saw it. I shopped with my friend and we had supper and everything. But I was really like sleepy. Well, I wasn't sleepy while I was shopping, but I felt like I was getting tired. You know, sometimes you're so tired that you actually like feel it in your cheeks. So everything went really well. You know, I took her home after, and then by the time I arrived to my house, it was like 9:30, and I was reading my mail, like not email but my actual mail, and I fell asleep. I fell asleep hard, like dead. I don't even remember laying on my bed, but I fell asleep. And I woke up, it was 12:36 a.m. like, and I was freaking out because I still had like a couple of things to do to get ready for tonight's dinner. So I'm kind of freaking out because I don't know what to do. But anyways, I decided to do a couple of things. So I went to bed at like 2:30 and I couldn't sleep. So what I did is I took 2 hours off this morning to sleep. Then I went to work. Then at 1 o'clock I went, like on my lunchtime, I went to Dollarama and I tried finding what I needed. I couldn't find it. I found like I needed like white candles and I couldn't find the ones that I wanted. I found like one type that I liked, but the other ones I couldn't find. So I was kind of bummed about it. So the reason why I'm so rushed, I wouldn't be rushed if one of my friends from work wouldn't come right after work at my house, because I would have time to kind of like, you know, prepare everything. So I asked her kindly if she could like go to the grocery store, because the plan was we were supposed to go to the grocery store together and pick out like the fresh products, like, you know, bread and things like that, like bread and I think like some chips or something. So I asked her, I'm like, oh Jose, like I'm sorry, but like last night I didn't do my, anyways, I told her the whole story because we're a mutual friend of my friends I went shopping with yesterday, and she's like, oh my god, she's like, sure, yeah, I'll go. So I'm gonna give her money and she's gonna pick up a couple of things. So with that said, it's gonna give me time to kind of, you know, do my very last little things that I need to do. Like wrap her gift. The worst thing is I finished her gift yesterday, and everything was planned in my head. Like I was gonna wrap my gifts, everything was gonna be prepared. I'm gonna like pull out another chair in the living room, you know, like everything was prepared. But because I fell asleep, I was like, this is not happening. So I'm actually like, she's gonna be like busy for at least like a good hour and a half tops, which is gonna give me like enough time to come finalize everything. So I'm kind of happy about that. So I apologize for the vlog. I don't know I still have to edit it, yeah. The yesterday's vlog, I don't know what kind of footage I have on there. I have a feeling it's not a whole lot, so I'm sorry. I don't even have a conclusion, so it is what it is. But now I'm just excited to go to my place and you know, just cut like all my stuff, like, you know, cut the cheese and just so that the plates are ready pretty much. And tomorrow I'm off. I'm so happy. Also, I think I have to find new jeans, because when you're a bigger guy or a bigger person, as you know, like when you're like sitting down and then you stand up, you kind of need to pull up your pants. Well, mine are always falling down. I don't know, like I did lose a little bit of weight for the past like couple of weeks because I haven't been like eating properly, like meaning like not eating at all. Like today I didn't eat. It depends, like, but I know I lost a little bit of weight. But I do wear like a belt, but even though I have a belt, it seems that my jeans always roll down, and it never happened to me. So I don't know if I need new jeans. Like, I don't know if it's because they don't have like that little stretch that they had before. But I'm telling you, I need to pull up my pants every kind of, I don't know, like 20 meters. So it is kind of like, okay, what is that guy always pulling up his pants? Because I'm fat, lady. I'm fat, okay? Stop judging. Anyways, I'm done with work. I actually just got a little contract today. I'm gonna do makeup on Saturday morning. I don't know why I took it. It's with a lady at work. She does a lot of fitness stuff, and she's really beautiful. I think that's why I took the job, to be honest. Like, she has a very gorgeous skin, and she's probably like in her early 40s, like, but she's beautiful. And I don't know why I took that job, because it's at 8:30. At first she came to me and she's like, oh, could I ask you a couple of questions about makeup? So I'm like, sure. So she asked me about makeup. She's like, what should I wear? What should I do on my face if I'm like going at a photo shoot? I'm like, is it a pro photo shoot with lights and everything? She's like, yeah. Well, I'm like, okay, well, just make sure that you know that the lights are going to wash you off. So just make sure to like apply a little bit more. She's like, foundation? I'm like, no, not necessarily the foundation, because like it's the base, but I mean like the eyes and the blush and the lips maybe. And I told her, like, just make sure that the photographer tells you like how it looks and shows you, so so that you know. Anyways, we were talking and I'm like, what is it for? And she told me what it was for. She's like, well, and I told her, like, you should have told me like weeks before, that maybe I could have you know, made a little bit of place for you in my schedule. She's like, oh, well, you're so busy like doing makeup for all the stars. I'm like, you're so stupid. I know the girl, so I can tell her she's stupid, don't worry. And so we're just talking, and I was like, oh, maybe I should do her. And I'm like, okay, well, would you come to my place? She's like, well, yeah. I'm like, okay, well, at what time do you have to be ready? She's like, I need to get my hair did at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, okay, well, I can do you like at 9. She's like, well, I need some time to get to the hairdresser. I'm like, oh God, Lord. She's like, at 8:30. I'm like, sure. But I'm happy, I'm excited. I mean, I love doing makeup. So she's like, what are you gonna charge me? I'm like, I'm gonna give you like a little price, girl. Like a little friendly price. I think I'm too good though. I always give out like, you know, special prices. It's different, like working with like like I don't want to judge, but sometimes like when you work with artists, they know like the price they should pay for makeup, and when you're dealing with like, you know, regular people like me that have like 9 to 5 jobs, it's different. You need to adjust, and like every artist is going to tell you the same thing. You need to adjust a little bit. And what I mean adjustments, like I'm not going to give like the full like star treatment to like somebody who doesn't pay me that price, meaning like the products are going to change a little bit. Like you just like when you say adjust the price, the products are going to be like adjusted as well, because it's just, if you adjust and use the same pro products that you use, you're not going to make any money. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to be like in the makeup biz, just keep that in mind. Like it's fine to lower the price, but as long as your clients know that if you lower the price, it's not going to be the same service as that you offer to everybody. Anyways, I've been talking for 10 minutes. It is enough. Let's go home. You know what I'm saying? Babu. Well, hello. I haven't vlogged very much today, so I think I'm going to join my yesterday's vlog to this one. But my dinner party went really, really well. We had so much fun. The girls came. I had like time to do like everything I had, you know, I had to do that was left from yesterday. So everything was in order. So the girls arrived and we cooked a little bit because I had some dishes that I needed to cook, and we had so much food like you don't even know. I have so much food left, so I think tomorrow I'm gonna invite my BFF over for dinner to eat like what's left, even though it's gonna be like a whole lot more than just one meal. But I decided to show you what I got because we exchanged gifts, and I'm very, very pleased with what I got. I'm extremely exhausted. The girls left at midnight and it is now 2 a.m. I haven't slept very much today, but I feel like so like energized. But yeah, I'm kind of like, but I'm right now I'm not watching a Christmassy movie at all. I'm watching Silent Hill Revelation, which is definitely not like cute and funny and things like that. But anyways, let me show you what I got because I'm very excited. And I'm going to show you also what I got from yesterday's shopping spree. I didn't get like a whole lot, but let me show you. So I got my face scrub. This is my all-time favorite face scrub. This is the Clinique for Men scrub, and I just love it so very much. It kind of feels like very, very fresh on the skin, and I feel my pores open up and everything just kind of declogging. And on top of that, I bought, this was very expensive, but I heard very like good things about it. Let me put it on the table. Where is the title? Okay, so it is the, hopefully you can see, it is the Josie Maran whipped argan oil body butter, and in the scent vanilla apricot. Now this is very expensive, I'm not gonna lie. Let me open the box. I think with taxes it came up to like $65 Canadian, and it is a big jar, don't get me wrong. This will be kind of my fancy moisturizer whenever I feel like I need like to feel precious and desired. But let me open it. I'm still here. So it's just very, very thick, and it smells so good. I used it last night, and it actually smells like apricot. I love it so much, you don't even know. I don't even regret buying this, even because of the price. I don't care. The scrub to me was a little bit expensive because with taxes it came up like to $27, and I'm pretty sure I bought it before at like 20 bucks or something. But anyways, maybe they upped the price, I'm not too sure. Then I went to my girlfriend's place, and she made this body scrub, and it is citrus coconut, and it smells divine. Now I'm sure there's like an expiration date on this, like at least 6, well, I think it's probably going to be like maximum 6 months. But this is kind of like coarse sugar, like white sugar. There's coconut, not cream, but coconut oil, so it's kind of like in a hard form, and there's lime and some lemon in this. It smells absolutely divine. Like I couldn't, it smells so good. I don't, You know, when you get ready for Christmas Eve, you just want to be like in your PJs and feeling good and refreshed. This is what I'm going to do. So scrub and then apply that heavy moisturizer. Josie Maran face products are just so amazing. I need to check out that brand so much more because it's absolutely amazing. I actually feel very comfortable laying right now on the couch. So let me show you next. The next things I got are very practical or just kind of like, well, let me show you. One of my girlfriends, I told her that I needed like kitchen stuff, like regular stuff. I needed a new can opener. So she got me this Starfrit opener. Now I opened it because I was so excited because trust me, like I've been opening like jars and things like that, and mine was just not doing the job like at all. I needed like a hammer, so I'm very excited about this. Well, to me it is fabulous. Then I got a wine opener. I don't have a wine opener. Like every time I have somebody that comes over and we have wine, I always forget to get like the screw one. So every time we have one, I kind of take like a how do you call that, a wrench, and I push the wine cork inside of the bottle. So I'm pretty ghetto. I'm not a huge wine drinker, and when I do drink wine, I usually go for white wine. Whenever I drink red, it's because like I need to drink red, or I'll use it like in my cooking things. But you've seen me cook with red wine. Talking about red wine, my girlfriend got me this, and she said it makes me think of you. And on it, it's like written carnivore. Basically like somebody that eats a lot of meat. Yeah, pun intended. She thinks she's funny. And then I needed like little potato, I call them like potato knives. Like you can use it for whatever, and but I needed those like very, very much. You don't even know. I have the IKEA ones. They were good, but they just, after like a couple of months, even if you sharpen them, they just don't do the job anymore. Oh, my arm is getting like tired. Then she got me another Starfrit knife, and this is like a ceramic knife. Like it looks like nothing special, like white, but it cuts like a freaking, it's like dangerous. I'm not even kidding. I wouldn't. This was kind of like treat yourself, like munchies kind of night. So she got me like, she had like this basket made, like everything was like Pringles, and she got me Lindor chocolate. She got me popcorn. She got me, she knows I love martinis, so every year, I think like I've known her for 3 years, and every year she buys me either like a full kit to do martinis, so the vermouth and the vodka and like olives. But this month, like this year I'm like, okay, I have like a whole lot of liquor left, FYI, because I know she usually goes for that. But anyways, she still got me the olives, because usually like they go by, you go through this jar pretty fast, especially if you love olives. These are almond stuffed olives. Really good. Love it. After, she got me Post-its. Like, she knows I love Post-its, so these are kind of in the season, little penguins. And I actually go through these like very, very fast. Trust me, like, because I'm a list type of guy. I always make a list for anything and everything. And also, she's like famously like renowned to make how do you call those? It's kind of like I don't know how to call it. In French is sucre à la crème. It's basically very, very sugary. Let me see if I can open the box with one hand. Oh, wait a second. So yeah, I'm not too sure how to call that, but it's basically sugar that you melt. I think there's cream in this and a whole lot of butter. I'm not even sure if there's like cream. I think it's a whole lot of butter, some sugar, and then you kind of mix it together, and then you wait until it cools, and it's just like a whole lot of like hard, well, not so hard. It's kind of almost kind of sandy-ish. That makes any sense? Like if I break this one, you're gonna see the texture. See, it's kind of like that. And she makes Excuse me. Mmm. These are so good. They're like a delicacy. They're kind of like the, I don't think like Quebec. I think Quebec is the, it is like a Quebec type of dessert. I don't think I've seen it like anywhere else. So yeah, she did me a whole bunch. I'm gonna take it out whenever I on Christmas Eve because I'll have like my family over. So I'm gonna take those out, even though I don't want to share. Like usually I'm a sharer, but I'm telling you, those desserts, it's out of this world. You don't even know. I'm sorry about the close-up. I'm just trying to do a whole lot of things at the same time. But basically, these were my gifts that I received. I'm so thankful, so happy. We had so much fun. We played, what is it? Not Thumbs Up. Heads Up. Heads Up, the Ellen DeGeneres game. We had so much fun. Like, so much fun. That game is like a party starter. Literally like a party starter. I love it to death. So, right now I'm just gonna, you know, clean a little bit. Maybe apply some Josie Maran whipped argan oil. And I'm gonna go to bed and sleep. Even though I'm not like so sleepy right now, I know I'm gonna sleep a whole lot tonight, my friends. Tomorrow morning, I just need to send a text to my girlfriend to see if she wants to come over. And I'm gonna call it a night. Tomorrow morning I need to, the dishes are done, but I need to kind of like put them away. But I'm telling you, tonight was so amazing. Everything went by like super nice. I'm gonna show you tomorrow morning how I've set up my living room. And possibly I'll do the same kind of setup on Christmas Eve. But anyways, enough talking. I'm starting to get tired. I think I'm gonna go play like iPhone games, iPhone apps in my bed while I dream away. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.